Hey everyone, welcome to Generation 1 Up Africa, the resource for helping you choose the right career as a Gen Z. So, as a new adult, picking the right career can feel a bit overwhelming, right? It's like finally they let you do something and make a decision for yourself, but also, oh my God, I can't believe they're letting me do this by myself. Don't worry, if you're feeling a bit anxious, a bit overwhelmed, you're not alone. In fact, research shows that almost 60% of people like you worldwide feel a bit nervous when it comes to choosing the career after secondary school. Parents, we're not spared either. Turns out that in Africa, we still have quite an influence over the decisions that our children are making over their careers. However, we are also feeling a bit overwhelmed and a bit anxious because there are so many new and emerging careers that we don't know about and we don't feel qualified to guide our children. So I'm here to help with that. Let's talk about it. Fortunately or unfortunately, there isn't a crystal ball that will tell you this is the right decision for you. However, the best we can do at this point in time is to be as informed as possible in making the choices that we do. And that's what I'm here to help you with. I want to talk about career assessments and how they can help you make the right decision for you. So you must have heard about career tests, career matching, something like that. It's not really mainstream in Kenya, but it should be. So basically, a career assessment gives you a clear picture of who you are and what you like so that you can make the right decision when it comes to what kind of work you want to do. Well, not for the rest of your life, but for the rest of your life. It's not a magic wand. It won't automatically tell you this is your dream job. Nothing like that. It's more like a compass. It will point you in the right direction and at least help you shortlist the kind of careers that would be suitable to you so that you don't get overwhelmed in the choice process. Career assessments are powerful tools, and here's how they can help you. First, they can help you understand your strengths and weaknesses, passions, and interests. By knowing this information, you're better able to improve yourself and choose things that are related to what you actually do like. Secondly, so many careers exist, and a career assessment can help you shortlist the careers and even help you discover careers that you hadn't even thought about, while minimizing the information overload that can come from looking at all the careers that exist. So number 3, it can boost your confidence. Knowing that this is suitable or this is how you are can help you boost your confidence in terms of knowing what it is that would suit you. And that leads to number 4, which is that it enables you to make an informed choice. And when you feel informed, you feel more confident about the decision that you're making. So there are so many types of career assessments that exist, especially online. Kwanza, after this, I know you will get served ads about career assessment, take this career test, choose your dream career. And so let me help you break it down before you get overwhelmed by all those choices that you would be offered in terms of career assessments. There are 4 main types of career assessments. The first is the interest inventory. It's basically a test that helps you measure what is it that excites you, what kind of activities make you happy or joyful when you do them. It's usually used for people like you who are just getting out of high school or are in college because it's very elementary, but it can help you understand what kind of work would I like or would I enjoy doing, as opposed to what exactly, like giving you a job prescription. So such assessments gives you questions like, would you enjoy fixing a cupboard? It's not about the cupboard. It's actually about, do you like doing things with your hands? Do you like fixing things? Do you like using tools? That's what they're asking. It doesn't matter what you can earn. It's not about the earning potential. So don't think about that. It's also not about, can I do this for the rest of my life? It's not about that. It's basically about understanding what makes you happy. Because for some people, it's using their hands. For some people, it's drawing or using their artistic talent. And it basically just breaks it down for you. What is it that you enjoy doing? Sometimes the questions appear as options. And again, the idea is not to test your skills. It's basically to find out, what do you enjoy doing? So for example, if it asks, do you enjoy creating art over solving an equation? Then somebody who prefers the art would probably be more inclined to a creative career such as design or animation or such. whereas a person who prefers solving the equation might be more inclined to a scientific career such as data science, finance, or even math. I'm simplifying it, but that's basically what the tests help you identify. The second type of career assessment is aptitude tests. I know a lot of people are familiar with the SATs, which is usually done by people who want to study abroad. I want to emphasize that aptitude tests are not intelligence tests. It's not an IQ test. It's basically a measure of how your mind naturally works to process information and solve problems with speed and accuracy. There are different types of aptitudes. A lot of people are aware of the numerical aptitude, logical, verbal, but there are others like spatial, which is to do with space, perceptual, which is how you view things, mechanical, which is how well you can work with tools, technological, how you interpret technology. Such are what you're testing, and because each of us have each of the aptitudes to varying degrees, we're just testing what is your highest aptitude. The questions in an aptitude test might seem like a puzzle or a brain teaser, and that's exactly the point. We're trying to see how your brain processes or problem solves so that we can see what is your natural or most suited ability for problem solving that you can match to a particular career. Are you an introvert or extrovert? Are you an advanced planner or a spontaneous adventurer? That's what the third kind of test tries to determine. A personality assessment basically tests how you are likely to behave in particular situations or in relation to others, and that helps us understand how you make decisions, how you handle stress, and things like that are important in the careers that you choose. I'll cover the long list of personality types in another video. Stay tuned for that. But for now, what I want you to understand is that your personality does not lock you out of any type of career. It actually just tells you where you would be most comfortable and where you're likely to thrive. So use it as an opportunity rather than a limitation. We have values assessments, which basically tell you why is it that you go to work, or what is your reason for working or motivation for working. So for example, if you are offered a high-paying job with long hours and no weekends off, or a middle-paying job with better hours and weekends off, what would you choose? Another example, if you were to work on the outdoors, walking around, meeting new people, or would you sit at a desk doing the same thing all the time? Those are the kind of questions that values assessments kind of answer. It's to do a little bit with personality, but it's more about what is important to you at a particular stage in life, and that changes. So I would recommend that you take values assessment every so often. So in a values assessment, your answers reveal what actually matters to you. That could be financial security, or it could be creative freedom, or the environment in which you work. And all that is based on the stage of life that you are in and your personal context. Career assessments are great, but they are not perfect. Here are a few things that you need to keep in mind. First, career assessments are not cast in stone. They can guide you, but the final decision belongs to you. The second thing is that context matters. Assessments are standardized, so they don't consider your personal experience or your opportunities or cultural background. You have to tailor your decision to you. Thirdly, there's a possibility of bias. Sometimes we answer questions based on what we think others want us to answer, or based on what you believe should be the right answer. I would really encourage you, if you want to get the most of your career assessment, please answer honestly. And if you have to think about it too long, then you're probably making the wrong choice. Finally, career assessment will not be a substitute for real life. In an ideal world, we would all have some sort of exposure to the careers that we desire to enter before we make the actual decision. You might find that you're interested in medicine, but the sight of blood makes you faint. It's better to discover that earlier on, isn't it? And a career assessment will not help you with that. So think of career assessments as a piece in a puzzle. They help you understand yourself better, but are not the only factor in your final decision. Pair them with self-reflection, real-world experience, and guidance from other parties, including your parents, other people of influence, and even professional guidance. So I've shared a few versions of free career tests that you can consider in the description. Try them and let me know what you think. Your career journey is unique to you, So take your time to explore it with confidence. All the best, guys.